Hey everyone, I'm Zoe, your host for Kpop Cravings on 94.3 Radio 1, and today we're back with another form of content for you guys where I teach you something interesting about a K-pop group that I love. And today it is BLACKPINK. Today we're going to talk about them as style icons and how they have gone into the lucrative world of brand endorsements and deals and how they transform these simple collaborations into million-dollar deals. Let's talk about what each of the girls have in store as brands, as ambassadorships, and just basically who they collab with. So each of the four members of BLACKPINK, we've got Jennie, we've got Lisa, we've got Jisoo, and we've got Rosé. Each of them have their own style, their own personalities. They've become icons and now they have their own brands that they collaborate with, are the face of, and basically show to the world that this is who they represent. And it's amazing how they've gone from smaller brands when they're much younger, when they debuted, to now the luxurious brands, the big household names that are in their corner and who they are the face of, which is really, really cool. So let's start with first person. Let's talk about Jisoo because she is literally one of the biggest fashion brand collaboration icons. She even won an award for it because of how insane her turnout has been for the huge luxury brand called Dior. So yes, Jisoo is the face of Dior. She's a huge ambassador. In fact, she made a record of how much Dior sold because of her social media collaboration posts and stuff like that, which is insane. You don't even think there's an award for that, but apparently there is. So Jisoo started in 2018 with a South Korean cosmetic brand called Kiss Me, and obviously that was her first, so it is one to remember. But in 2019, she grabbed local brand ambassador of Dior, which is Dior. So need we say more? However, it didn't stop there. She then moved on to global brand ambassador of Dior in 2020, which is insane. She became the face of Dior all around the world, and that's a huge, huge thing to say. It's like Gigi Hadid for Maybelline. We just know her face and resonate with the brand. Well, now she is the ambassador of Dior in general all around the world. Now she doesn't stop there. In 2022, she then moves on to Cartier. So she also has Dior in her corner as well as Cartier, the beautiful, beautiful jewelry brand that everyone knows around the world. So now Jisoo has really got all the luxurious brands wrapped around her finger. She also has that elegance, the classiness. She really exudes, pristine luxury, and I think that's why these brands resonate with her, and that's where she is today. Jennie in 2018 actually grabbed her first luxury campaign, and this was with Chanel. She's also called the human Chanel, and I think Chanel as a brand suits her very much. She's definitely the it girl, the hot topic, the icon. Chanel, it screams Chanel, and that was actually her first luxury brand collaboration. Then she also became the Calvin Klein girl alongside Jungkook. We all saw that together, and she definitely represented that cool streetwear. She made Calvin Klein look like anyone can wear it. Anyone who wants to look like a cool person, wants to have that street style. She just made it so effortless, and I think that's why brands work with people, is because they want that subject to wear the clothes or wear the jewelry like how you would want to sell it. For people like us who want to see Jennie in this and be like, whoa, I want to look like that, I want to wear that. I guess that's the whole model of selling things. But Jennie, Jungkook were a full pair for Calvin Klein. And I remember every time walking past the store just being like, wow, that looks amazing, I want to walk in. I don't know what I'm going to get here, but I just want to walk in because they look amazing on this poster. Our girl Rosé actually started off her brand journey alongside Jisoo with the Kiss Me cosmetic brand, and that definitely was such a cute thing to watch for them. But then she really grabbed her luxury brand deal in 2020 with Yves Saint Laurent. And I know I'm butchering the name, but you know what, you get it. YSL got Rosé to be the global brand ambassador in 2020, which was really cool for her. And that's not where she stopped. She still is like a huge part of YSL, and in 2021 she grabbed Tiffany & Co, which I think is so rosé. It's like dainty, it's like bracelets, rings, girly, pink and jeweled and shiny, and I think that's everything that rosé encompasses. It's like that beautiful embodiment of simple, subtle, pretty girly girl. And I think that's why, you know, you have to pick and choose your idols according to your brand and your brand values, and Rosé is definitely a YSL and Tiffany & Co girl. Last but not least, we are reaching Lisa. She has dominated brand collaborations. She has a bunch under her belt, from sporty like Adidas and other sporty campaigns because of her hip-hop dance vibe, to big luxury brands like Celine. Now her latest one is Louis Vuitton, which is very Lisa, and just so many more. Let's get into it. It recently came out that Lisa's collaboration costs are kind of insane, and somebody found out this information, so I'm just going to share it to you. But she is such a household name that even a small Instagram post would be about $600,000 US. That's crazy. But speaking of the amount of power she has with brands, she did a collaboration with Bulgari for a beautiful watch or a timepiece, and it's 16-karat gold, and it was so beautiful and exquisite. She then did a campaign with MAC x Lisa, which is for makeup cosmetic brand MAC, everybody knows about. She's done Adidas, and then she moved on to Celine, which she actually was the ambassador of. Alongside V from BTS, they would be seen at all Celine events. She was always carrying the bags around. I honestly at one point really wanted a Celine because they're so cute and it just suited her personality. And now she has moved on towards Louis Vuitton, guys. She wears that everywhere. You guys see it on almost all of her posts. She has a cute Louis Vuitton bag, and we gotta talk about that more. So everywhere she goes and every post she makes, we see her with a cute Louis Vuitton bag. And what can I say? It just suits her. These brands have picked these girls for a reason, and it's really beautiful to see and amazing to watch. I hope a lot more for them. I mean, they have reached the peak of the mountain. I don't know how much further they can go, but we still wish them all the best. This is just a little bit on brand collaborations with idols, how it works, what happens, why they choose a specific person. There needs to be that connection of the artist as well with the brand. It wouldn't work if they swap the brands around. Like, you choose a personality based on the personality of the brand as well, so that it's a much more effortless collaboration. And that's just a little bit about what goes on in the industry apart from the music and the dancing and the performance. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. We'll see you in another video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below if you have any more ideas that you want me to talk about or review or try something to eat. I'm ready to do anything K-pop related on this channel for you guys. So see you in the next video. Bye! Don't forget to tune in to Kpop Cravings on 94.3 Radio 1.
94.3 Radio 1.